I'm Lexi White. I go by Lexi. I'm going to set my timer on my oven for 8 minutes because I tend to talk a lot and I know this is supposed to be an 8-minute take. I'm coming to you today from my kitchen in Rocky Hill, Connecticut, which technically isn't my kitchen anymore. My husband and I are separated and I recently moved to the beautiful town of Kent, Connecticut in the Litchfield Hills. But my kitchen there, still setting that up. Plus, this will always be my kitchen. I set this kitchen up when we moved here 5 years ago. Because of a lot of the questions that you asked me to answer in this tape, I figured by giving you a tour of my kitchen, you will get a great idea of my passion for food and my passion for cooking. So since we're standing here, these are my double Viking ovens. I always wanted double ovens. Let me tell you, they're overrated. The only time, I can count on one hand the number of times in 5 years, less than 5 times, that I've used both of these ovens. It just doesn't happen very often. So I would say to anybody who maybe doesn't have room for double ovens, you're not missing anything. I also went with the Sub-Zero refrigerator because, you know, it was the best. Yet again, overrated. It looks big on the outside, not so big on the inside. I don't even know what crap is in here. It's kind of cool and everything. It looks good, but the shelves are really shallow. Don't do it. Well, I like the look of it, that's for sure. I got these cruddy handles and I don't know how to put the black back on them. If anybody at the Food Network knows how I can fix this without having to take this whole cabinet off, let me know. I'm going to take you over and show you my spices. I cook a lot, obviously, and I have a lot of spices. If you were to look closely at these spices, you would get an idea of some of my favorite things to cook. I cook with garam masala, cardamom. I have cardamom seed here, curry, ginger, smoked paprika. I like to cook Indian a lot, and it's an interesting story how I happen to cook Indian a lot. I tried to live in Vermont for about 6 months. A couple years ago, I have a house there, and I loved the school system there, loved it. So I moved up there and tried to live there. Very isolated. I'm a city girl, don't like to get dirty. Vermont turned out not to be a good place for me. But I love Indian food, couldn't get Indian food to save my life in Vermont. So I said, what the heck, I'll try and cook my own. Around the same time, I also got a pressure cooker. My kids will tell you, in the winter, my pressure cooker is my 6th child. I love my pressure cooker. Well, it turns out that in India, they cook a lot with the pressure cooker for 2 reasons. Because fuel is expensive, wood is expensive, so they want to cook stuff fast. And also because it's super hot there, so you wouldn't want to have to slow cook something in your kitchen. So a pressure cooker does a really good job. What do I make in the pressure cooker? Well, I make my own barbecue sauce. Every time I make it, it comes out different. Barbecue sauce ingredients, you know, like ketchup, hot sauce, molasses, mustard. I mix it up different ways. And then I might make a brisket in my pressure cooker with my homemade barbecue sauce. And the meat just falls apart. Makes a delicious pulled pork in like half an hour. Can't beat it. Love my pressure cooker. I also have my Boost block, chopping block table. A lot of times when you come into my kitchen, you'll see it covered in mail. I don't always use it to chop. I have a Boost chopping block on the other side of the kitchen, you know, like one that goes on the counter. But I love this, and I think it looks kind of cool. I have my hanging chili peppers that I bought at Whole Foods, oddly enough. But you know, you can actually take these off. It's not just for decoration. Like I have one up here waiting to be chopped for the next time I need chopped pepper. While I'm over here, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm the mother of 5 children. Yes, that's right, 5. My oldest daughter, Brennan, is 20. This is a picture of her. She was a baby. She's gonna laugh that I showed that. And this is my fat little baby Hunter, who's now 17. At this point today, I am taping this on Monday, August 13th. My daughter is somewhere en route between here and California. She's moving to LA, Hollywood, to do a program in, what's it called? Makeup artistry. It's like a year-long program. I'm really proud of her. My son Hunter, who's now 17, He's my partner in crime when it comes to food. He's actually a fabulous, fabulous cook in his own right. And he's also my sous chef when I cook here at home, like holiday meals. Hunter and I, an interesting thing to show you about my passion for food. Every year, Hunter and I go on week-long food vacations in the summer. We'll pick a town that's known for its food. Last summer we went to San Francisco, but probably our best one was we went to Portland, Oregon 2 years ago. And actually that summer we did a Portland to Portland food tour. So we started in Portland, Maine. We did a weekend there. Portland, Maine, best food in New England. Then we went to Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon is known for its food carts. So we went on a food cart quest. We did our research in advance. We knew the ones we wanted to hit. And we wanted to do 12 food carts in 12 hours. And that is what we did. We actually did 13 in 12 hours. We did vegan, we did eggs, we did moxie, which is like famous in Portland. Let me tell you, by 11 o'clock that night, we were stuffed, but it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna take you over here and show you my pride and joy. Well, actually, let me show you this first, because a lot of people haven't seen these. I'm sure you there at the Food Network have seen this, but this is a microwave drawer. It's great because obviously then it keeps your countertops. I don't cook in the microwave. I've noticed from watching Chopped though, I saw one contestant recently make cake in the microwave in the dessert round. I might have to look that up. Wink, wink. Anyway, so this is my 6-burner gas Viking stove. I'd always wanted a gas stove. I always notice on TV that the real chefs always cook with gas, and I know it's better to cook with. I like to have all my gadgetry, always need a good olive oil. I like to have all this at my fingertips. I know I'm not supposed to really cook on the tape because you want to see my personality, but I did want to show that I made these 2 cuties today. I made an adult version of an egg and a pepper. That's actually the kid version. I made an adult version with a little bit of herbe de Provence. If I were going to make the kid version, I would probably make a face on that egg, like that. And if I were going to do the adult version, I'd probably do a little bit of balsamic drizzle on this one. I like to find ways to cook vegetables for kids that they will eat and not really think that they're eating vegetables. So I got to run down this quick. I know I only have 8 minutes, so let me tell you, I'm going to look at your list, a quick history of myself. I'm from West Virginia. That's how my interest in cooking began. My grandmother was an awesome cook, but never wrote down her recipes. So I started experimenting in my early 20s, trying to get her salmon cakes just right, her pickled slaw just right. And I'm going to turn this timer off because now I know I'm at just about 8 minutes. So I better do everything else fast. Let's see. My style of cooking, adventurous. What would my friends... All right, my friends would say you don't know how to turn a timer off. It says, what would my friends or family describe me? Crazy. Tattoos, you know, I have the tattoos that all chefs are supposed to have. I believe in coexist. These are for my 5 children, and the little blue one is for my angel baby who I miscarried. I guess in passing, since he showed up, this is the little guy, Jax. You're lucky he has pants on today. A lot of times, he's kind of a nudist. We don't talk a lot about it. You want to wave, Jax? All right. All right. I'm going to end it up here. I'm going to tell you that I should be on Chopped because I'm really fun for a mom. I homeschool my kids, which makes me a little quirky. I'm not your traditional homeschooler. We're not religious. Oh, look, Jax is going to cook a little bit here. And if I win the $10,000, I'm going to put it towards my year-long cross-country trek in an RV. I am definitely going to do this. It's just a matter of when. I'm going to take my kids, we're going to get in an RV, and we're going to go to all 50 states. We're going to spend 1 year doing it. Of course, Hawaii we'll probably do in a boat. And I think the $10,000 would just about pay for my gas. So I hope you pick me. Again, I'm Lexi Meese White from Kent, Connecticut. Thank you.